Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have you guys ever heard of the game Voices of the Void? Well, it's been popping up in my recommendations list, and I was like, maybe if I make it in Roblox, maybe it'll pop off in Roblox, you know? So I was like, yeah, I'll just make it in Roblox. Yeah, there's one issue though. I don't know how to script. I'm more of a builder, so the first couple of episodes of this new series will just be me building stuff. So, welcome to Voices of the Void Devlog Part 1. So on part 1, I will be mainly focusing on this room, which is the room where you scan, the room where you find planets, export, import data of planets. So yeah, this episode will be just that. So here I am right now, trying to find a good texture for this room, or the floor for this room. It's been a while. I haven't done this in a while, so yeah. So there it is, here I am finding a good one, and here I am building the floor. When I finish making the floor, I wanted to make sure the floor isn't flat, because I feel like when it's flat, it's too bland. I don't know, like, when it's too flat, I'm like, that looks terrible, I don't want that. So I decided to raise up the floor a little bit, and made a little step, so it goes upwards. Look at that little thing there. So our next thing that we needed to do was make our walls. So after looking for the correct textures for the wall, that literally took me like 10 minutes, I finally found one that is good. So here we are placing our first wall. So I want the front wall, the one that we're making, to have a big window, just like in the actual game. If I could get a screenshot up there. So I want it to be looking like that. So you have an amazing view of the outdoors. And after I put out my two walls, I used a plugin called Archimedes. It is free. Is that how you say Archimedes? Wait.
Archimedes.
Oh. So after opening up Archimedes, it's a mod where you can rotate stuff, as you can see. I wanted to make the wall kind of nudges outward. That's what I wanted to make. So I had to, figure all the stuff that I needed to, make it. So I had to resize stuff. It kind of took a while. But when I did get it, which it was like, oh yeah, that's good, right? That's good. Until I tried to mirror it on the right side, and guess what? It didn't freaking line up. Look at this. It just did not want to line up. And then when I tried to connect it, the angle was wrong. So I decided to use my brain, and I had to do it one side at a time. And even that didn't line up. It just sucks. Like, look at this. It didn't line up. It was pain. Like, I mean, look at this. This is so far off. Look at that. Like, I didn't want my game to be looking this bad. So I decided to use the left side of my brain, which actually has more brain cells than the right. And guess what happened? It lined up correctly. It took 3 attempts to finally get one wall done. So I had to fix the floor, of course, because that was clearly not in the correct shape. I tried to make those trims that are on like walls on the floor and stuff, but it just did not look great, so maybe next time. So I decided to just make the window first. And because I am currently using my left brain, I use unions and stuff, so that looks great. And I decided to fix that gap there. But that kind of gave me another issue. The floor is sticking out. So again, using my left brain, I decided to make a union. But there's another issue again. It's tilted now. The floor is tilted. Now using my left brain has no brain cells anymore. I've used all of them. So now I'm panicking, trying to find the solution on how to fix this. When I gave up and tried to ignore it, I tried to make the the left wall. Guess what? It tilted the pivot. It completely tilted the pivot and I just did not like it. So I went back and tried to fix it and kind of fixed it. But then, of course, right after that, I fixed it. Now that I finally fixed the tilted floor, I began making the left wall. And of course, it's an elevated surface, so I had to start from the bottom and go to the top. Then when I finished the left wall, I copied it over to the right wall, so I don't have to do any more work because I've ran out of brain cells. Then all I had to do was copy the left wall and put it on the back, because I am too lazy to actually add a part in, so I will just copy and paste it. Now here I am playtesting the game, and I forgot to anchor all of the parts. After anchoring all of the parts, here I am, actually playtesting to see what it looks like if you were in this part of the lab, I guess. It looked fine, I guess. I mean, the lack of decoration kind of just sucks, but hey, we got a big window, right? We got a ginormous window. And now it's time to work on the roof. So here I am, duplicating the floor. I was thinking, hey, maybe the roof would make, perfect tiling for that. But I was like, there's a little hole there. I'll just duplicate this upwards. There's a little issue there on that side, and I was just too lazy to fix it. So what I decided to do is I tried to just ignore it. Just completely ignore it and just add the roof in and try to find a good texture for the roof. There were a lot of terrible choices. There were literally just pavements for the outside exterior stuff. Like, when you go to a park, you see like the bricks on the floor? It's like that. It is literally that. But then I found the perfect texture. It just fitted the theme and the roof vibe thing, so I fixed it so there wouldn't be any gaps between the walls and the roof. Now that we have a roof, we can add lights, but because I'm too lazy, I'm just gonna search in the toolbox to see if there's any good lights, and of course I found a quite good one. Of course I had to, do some minor adjustments to the light to make it a little bit more realistic than just normal Roblox light. Then I duplicated it 4 times so the room would have lights, because no one loves a dark room. Jeff does. And just adjusting and figuring out what type, how much bright the light needed to be. It isn't as bright as Discord's bright mode, but hey, it's bright enough to brighten up a room, right? The light switch will be made later on because, me, I don't like scripting, so for right now, we're just gonna add some decorations. I have this plugin called Pipe Placer where you could just place pipes. I know you can't see it right now, but it's just a a pipe placer, you know? That's literally what it is. Place pipes and add decoration to it, see? Then all I had to do was duplicate it 2 other times just to make the roof a little bit more filled out than just, you know, just 1. There it is. So there's 2. What I wanted to do is extend this far left pipe here to go to the front wall here. So here I am placing the pipe, of course, and just making a mess. After fixing the pipe, just had to adjust the stuff. As you can see, there's a valve there. Yeah, that's pretty much the room. And the pipe's auto anchor, so I don't need to really worry about anchoring and unanchoring. And the door will be added later. Again, I don't like scripting, so I'm not gonna do some script yet. But this is good enough for me. This is a good room. I mean, if we could put a comparison up, there's a comparison between this room and the actual room in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much this whole video. Thank you for watching part 1 of Voices of the Void Roblox Devlog. And don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell icon. I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya!